What's up, y'all? Just tweeting out the link right now. Go ahead and share the vibes. Try to get some Zenians up in here before we start chatting about today. But yeah, man, make sure you like and subscribe. Gonna start in maybe like 30 more seconds. Enjoy the tunes. What it do? What it is? What's up, crypto world? The hair is looking crazy today. On What's up, y'all? What's up, YouTube land? How's it going? This your boy Crypto Bruh coming back again with a giant fro on a gloomy Thursday here in New York City. It's looking like it's trying to rain outside, as well as it's raining on the charts. Charts are raining as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. What we looking at, man? We looking at DXN. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up to the stream right now. Everybody that pulls up every single day. Wouldn't have a channel without you guys. And again, today's audio sounds a little bit better. I think I turned the music down. Let me make sure. Let me just double, triple, quadruple check this shit. Because, I want it to be a hundo. And we're going to go over something that I want to show everybody. Basically going off what I was saying yesterday about the DXN flash loans. And I found the clip with Rosvin, the DXN dev, actually talking about the flash loans. So I'm going to play it for you guys so you guys can get that extra scoop. I posted it on my Twitter, but I know everybody don't follow me on Twitter, so please do that. But man, it's going down right now. I can still feel the energy in the community. So down charts is nothing more, again, if you've been following the channel, it's nothing more than an opportunity for ya boy. So shout outs to everybody that's having a good morning. What up, triple booster? I regret Zunicorn. I think I done better with Liquid Zen. What do you think? Triple, hold on to that Zunicorn. It has a lot of fundamentals that are built on NFTs. If you don't understand NFTs, go and do some research on like Bored Ape Yacht Clubs or like Doodles or like some of the smaller brands like Cool Cats and like Dead Fellas. Go look at those blue chips. Understand exactly what NFTs are, because that's what your Zunicorn is. It's a very, very rare NFT that only you have. No one else has that particular item. But it's up to you how you see the rarity of it. Definitely find the rarity though before you accidentally do something to it and you regret slipping, letting your Zunicorn slip through your fingers. You feel me? But what up, QQ? What up, Tony? What up, Louie? Yo, welcome to the chat. Welcome. What up, Ugly Holiday? Got Lisa Marie. Got Rusty in the chat. Damien, what it is? What is up, y'all? Shout outs to the Zinians and to the, I don't know what we can call y'all. It's just welcome to the bruh moment, bro. Welcome to the bruh moment. But let's talk about this DXN right now. So we're looking at the 1 minute chart because people trade like this. I just noticed that I did do a crucial moment for myself where I thought that if we could see a bounce right here, we should see good vibes. But I'm glad that we got rejected because it kind of proved that we were going to the downside. And you can see in this particular area, we touched the bottom of the RSI, but it was a fake out, and we oversold on that next dump, and then got oversold again on the next dump. And then we just had the same idea happen here where we came down and we popped up. So is this going to be the moment where DXN turns around? I mean, I'm not really too sold on it yet. Um, where am I at with it? Oh, this is USDC. So let's go ahead and go to DBZen on that ETH chart. And again, if you're following the channel, you know what time it is. We're following uh, the Ethereum pool because it has more DXN in it. So USDC only has 200 DXN, whereas if you're looking at the ETH side of things, quick coffee break, you'll notice we do have over 10,000 DXN available for people to buy, sell, and trade. So again, the community is deciding what is going to be the best area for liquidity, and this is why you're going to see it on the ETH pair, in my opinion, because DXN is connected to ETH, which is the largest total value lock in the crypto space. So you do want to have, have that safety net. USDC is chill, but it's like super fetty. It's the federale, so I don't want all my chips over there. But looking at my DXN chart on the Ether, I put a Fibby on it. Trying to make sure I can hopefully forecast the future here. We'll go ahead and enlarge in the RSI so you guys can see that too. But I'm thinking maybe we can come down and test some of these lower lows. You'll see here that there's a lot of support on this low here of 36. And if you rewind my videos, I was saying that I believed there was going to be heavy support and resistance at 36. So I tweeted, I can't believe we're gonna get sub 40. But then on my chart in my streams, I was talking about the $36 range. So now that this has been confirmed as support and resistance, I could definitely see us having a little bit of a pullback, even further down to like this $30 level, just based on like there's not much, there's not many people burning in the lobbies yet, which is going to put pressure on the price of DXN. And this is what, in my opinion, this is bruh moment. And again, if you're watching this channel, I am a DJ slash producer, made the song in the very beginning. This is not financial advice. It's just your boy surfing the blockchain. You feel me? So what I'm at with it is I'm waiting for these lows. I want to see more selling happening as we get closer to the anticipation of FENIX. So I did put this Fibby. This Fibby is dated out all the way until the 13th of May. So 13th of May, magical day. That's when FENIX comes out on Zen ETH, and it's just going to change the trajectory of a lot of different things. So in my opinion, I think there's going to be burners that pick either or. There's going to be people who want to burn for FENIX because they understand that that's a staking vehicle, and they'd rather be in the staking world where they burn and then they stake for a certain amount of days. But I do see DBZen as being that financial DeFi vehicle that is providing an APY that's fluctuating and has volatility. So I can see a lot of people being excited about DXN. And again, there's a game here that brings back the excitement. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Hold on 1 second. Let me hide this. Let me put that to rest. That messes up my graphics card. What's up, Crypto Dude? Hey man, make sure you follow Crypto Dude on YouTube. He's coming in live and direct. He's merging all the worlds. Some of his videos are in Spanish, so if you speak Spanish and you're a Zenian, you're probably going to pull up to that Crypto Dude YouTube. What's up, bro? Thanks for pulling up. Bro, you messed up my purchase with the Zenterion Alpha. Hey, Zenterions are gonna be crazy, just like the Zen Knights. I can't wait to get my Knight. If you've been in the Zen Knight chat, then you know your boy Crypto, bro. I think we got the coolest thing in Zentopia, but I know more NFTs will come out and there'll be cooler NFTs than my Knight, but the Knight is always going to be the first Zen ordinal. So, gonna have to pry that out of my hands. We're looking at DBZen on Binance. Um, oopsies. But yeah, okay, so we're having a good moment in DBZen. Again, ETH runs everything. So what we're really seeing over here on the ETH chart, in my opinion, is we're seeing what the actual value is of DXN. So DXN as a protocol is definitely worth $36. Like you're getting ETH every single day, and you know, depending on how much you hold, you can potentially start. You know, you can start getting ETH today from a tiny principal investment, and that's not my game. I'm not that person to show you all that, but I will show you my gains, I guess. Let me show you the gains. So I'm tracking the gains now. I moved over because I moved back to the burn later. And this is again why like DBZen has two types of players. You're gonna have a burner, then you're gonna have a buyer. Because sometimes it's in my opinion gonna benefit you better to get a better position if you're buying the DXN. And that's kind of what I'm doing. That's just like my philosophy. Don't follow me, right? Do your own thing. But you can see my divs are going down heavy since last week on the 21st. But my DXN holdings are going up. So divs are going down, DXN is going up. And this is the type of yin yang thing I'm trying to talk about here about what your boy Bruh is doing. So I don't have a lot of tokens, right? Like a lot of tokens. I mean, it is a lot of tokens. Don't get me wrong. Like this is a pretty penny, but there are people who have thousands of these because of the way they're utilizing the engine. So what some humans are doing is they're going for this value part right here, this DXN value right here. And what I mean by this is they're entering the pool with a certain amount of capital. So whether they're using the transaction cost of Ethereum and then the transaction cost of Zen, and then they're like basically using those two points of capital to then you know get this DXN reward to then sell it back on the market to protect their capital as well as potentially make a little bit of extra money on that arbitrage of burning the Zen for DXN. So this is a normal thing that's happening. Over 100 people participating in this concept yesterday, right? How many participants? Over 145 people entered the DXN lobby, wish washed their shit, and got the, you know, or not, I shouldn't say wish wash, but they burned their Zen, added some protocol fee, and got DXN today when the cycle ended. So we can see yesterday we had an influx of 9.5 thousand DXN rewards claimed. And this is what I mean. Like this is the yin and yang portion of this. Like sometimes the pool will be popping and your earnings will reflect your holdings. But then sometimes the earnings will not reflect your holdings because of the participation of the protocol. And that's why like still bullish, bro. Or I'm just me. Like I'm still copping these lows and okay with it going down further because in my game, if I can get more DBZen down in this range, down in this $20 area, then I will have better upside potential whenever we get like. So I drew this like trend line from the bottom here, and just this is like an idea. Like maybe because we have these dates, right? Since it's such a fairly launched environment, it may be a new protocol that has a lot of weight on it, right? Has a good dev, has a lot of positivity. Fair Crypto's pushing it. Maybe that could be an oscillation moment to truthfully get out if you want to get back in later, right? Usually when you get out of something, it's a shit coin, it dumps to zero, and it's like, yeah, let's not go back to that shit and try to figure it out. But in the DXN world, again, this is a fairly distributed, trusted, yielding protocol. So the more tokens you hold, the more yield you get. So lower prices again is a good thing for those that want the yield, right? And then when the yield shows up again, that's when you go back to burning, and then you go back to the idea where it's like, well, this isn't loading. And that's when you go back to the idea of like, well, is what's going on here? Am I not connected? What 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 is happening? Oh, I'm on X1. There's a reason for that. So yeah, like looking over here at this area of the DBZen, Oh, it's not loading because it doesn't have the gas yet. But like now, gas is going to come at play heavy for what is one batch. So zero point 0.1 ETH for one batch, 1.5 million Zen, and you get some DXN. And there's so many different ways to play this now, man. Like it's like, do you spend the Zen on DXN? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you go and say like, all right, what's you know, well, this isn't the pair, but that's what the next move would be like the DXN pool. And I ran this play yesterday on Matic because I just was like, yo, I need to figure this out. So yeah, I guess I should start looking at this pool too. What's going on over here? What y'all got going on over here? Oh, this one's dumpy. Oh, man, we might have found a gem, ladies and gentlemen. What is up, chat? Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Oh, Cosmic Kid is in the chat. Oh, I gotta give him a wrench. That's my dude. Yeah, Cosmic Kid, me and him, he runs the Twitter Spaces, so you should check out Cosmic Kid and Zen Rich and all the homies over there uh, on the Twitter Spaces. They got the vibes. They know how to make a party rock. What up, Saros? What's the bottom for DXN? We swapping. You know what time it is, Louis. We swapping out here. Please smash the like button. Feel me? Hit that like button one time. But yeah, so I think we just found a gem of a pool right now, because this is exactly what we want to see. When DXit is going down, we want to see it versus Zen also going down, because whenever this reaches an equilibrium and it's going up in Zen, in my opinion, that's when you'll be like, oh shit, it's time to start burning Zen for DXN, because it's, you get what I'm saying? Like the yin and yang is coming back into play, where it's like, oh, DXN versus Zen is going up, which means I should be burning Zen for the lobby so I can get a better rate on DXN, because buying it with my Zen isn't not necessarily profitable, but it might not be the best profit margin. And I did that too. This morning, I saw that, I was like, damn, it's actually better to burn. So there was a better burn for the one batchers today. And again, this is why I love DBZen. It's not about a whale. It's about how you play the liquidity or the equity in the pool of DXN. So whatever the equity is, you can play that based on the day. Now that everyone is pretty much diluted, there will be daily plays, in my opinion, for people who wanna play that game. And again, if you don't have any DXN, you're playing a different game than the people who already have it. But that's why, like, people who have DXN, who are already getting daily yield, you could maybe use this method of what is one batch on DBZen versus one batch on Uniswap. So one batch on Uniswap would literally just be you coming here and just kind of, making sure you can connect the dots. So you'd want to take Zen on one side whenever this loads. There we go. Boot it up. I know I got some Zen over here. So you would just take 0.5 million Zen. So that'd be this right here. So $16 worth of Zen. And then you were getting 1.4. So if I wish I had a screenshot of it, but yesterday, everybody that did one batch and burned 1.5 million Zen, they actually got 0.5. But then you were also paying gas, which was one batch of, so you're paying the gas fee, which is going to be 0.2. So you're paying $30. So you would have, so yeah, see, it's like, if you would have used the ETH and the Zen to buy DXN, you come out ahead. And that's kind of where the next yin and yang theory is coming in this beast of an app, because the vehicle, or like the tokenomics, is perfect. 5 million out the gate. And Jack said it himself on Twitter. In the next, here, I'll just bring it up real quick because I like the way he said it. I don't need to stress this out. But basically, in the next 4 years, 95% of DBZen will be released to the planet Earth. With that metric that being there, let's see, where's that at? Where's that tweet at, dude? Right here. So yeah, Yosef, shout out to Yosef. He figured this out and was like just baffled, like this can't be true. But they put it all together and yeah, over the next 4 years, 95% of the DXN token will be minted into existence using the DBZN protocol. So it will be one of the most limited cryptocurrencies on the planet and the most fairly launched limited supply cryptocurrencies on the planet. Okay. And then after 4 years, it's still what is it, 62 years? So there's still 58 years of the DXN lobby. And this is what people gotta understand. The DXN lobby, after 4 years, people are fighting over scraps of DXN. They're fighting over scraps. Like here, we can look at this right here. Where is it at? Oh yeah, so the daily rewards. So it is gradually going down because every single day, right, from 10,000 DXN available in the lobby daily, every day there's a smaller amount that's available. It's about 0.2%. So this is going to increase and go down, down, down. But again, the it looks like the full halvening of this idea of releasing DXN will be in 4 years from now, and 95% of the supply will be out, and everybody can use it however they want, whether it's in a DeFi yielding platform, if it's turning your DXN into Zen and oscillating between different types of liquidity pairs, whatever it is that they're going to do with this token, because there's so much room to grow, knowing that it's a fairly launched token with no VC anything, no extra coins, no pre-mine, nobody that can shut it down. It's immutable code. I can go on and on and on about how crypto this shit is. But yeah, knowing that right now is just people playing the game is perfect. Again, we see here that this is slowly going down, and just like Jack said, 95% will be minted into existence, so everybody will be able to participate. And again, this is why what I did yesterday was I was looking at these other platforms of DBZen, right? We have Binance DBZen, we have MZen. So MZen, MDXN is getting smacked up right now, okay? And this is fine, because what this is the oscillation. Some people, you could take profit on your DXN if you've already ROI'd. You could give those coins back to the pool. Someone else can come and pick them up because they ain't getting no ROI yet, so they're valuable to them. And then for you, you can oscillate into other things in Zen. So I do see some people taking profits into FENIX, and there'll probably be the same thing every time something big comes out. You'll see all the big profit-taking moments happening, right? People taking profit in Zen. People maybe I'm never going back into native. I guess it's like if you're really a Zenian, you're probably taking profits back into Zen. You're not necessarily taking profits like from DXN into USDC. That's bass backwards. Like that's why Zen is a monster, because now that there's these things being built on top of it, people will recycle the Zen or recycle the economical energy back into Zen. So we're seeing that happen here. Again, we're pulling up on Zen here in this potential triangle. Watching it steady. Again, I'm not too bullish on price at all in Zen Eco. I do feel like we can have some relative downside, and that's just me being conservative, because again, you can mint Zen for free. So today's issues are truthfully short-term plays. They're not long-term plays. So for the long term, I could definitely see people utilizing this energy of FENIX to help get themselves some low side priced Zen, basically. Like you just get some lower Zen, man. Like why not? Especially with the world of how much will FENIX burn. That's the biggest question when it comes to Zen world. And going back to DB Zen, I posted this tweet yesterday, and I was like, the power of burning future Zen is going to ruin the future supply. I fucking love it. Now, I found this clip of Rosvin explaining exactly what this is going to be like. So I know there's a lot of questions about it. Let's go ahead and just jump in and listen to this.
Whereas they know, but tell us some more, from the official word of DBZ. Let's hear it, bro. What's been happening?
Ooh, a lot of work on our side, preparing to launch Xenon. Xenon, we've discussed a lot about it a couple of weeks before. Basically, it's the gasless transactions that will allow everyone to claim xeNFTs without having any native coin in their wallet. The proof of concept is working. We are now finishing the tests and then the design, and we will hopefully launch by the end of next week.
Whoa!
Big question.
That's insane.
That's insane. But what is art bounding, Razvan? This is a new term we've been introduced to, and I can't figure it out, bro. It's driving me crazy for the last few minutes. It's been driving Cleo crazy in the morning. What is art bounding, if you don't mind me asking?
What is what? Sorry?
So I mentioned when we spoke this morning, you mentioned, hang on, let me go back.
Is it art bounding? Was it art bounding?
So liquid trustless art bounds will pay native. Yeah.
Yes, that is that is actually the third protocol in the line. So basically, we will launch now, as I said, the Xenon, and in parallel, we are working on two things. One is a more efficient way of creating xeNFTs that will bring together the efficiency of CoinTool and the liquidity that is offered and the security that is offered by xeNFTs. And also we are working on DXN NFTs, which is basically a new game theory that will allow users to burn unclaimed Xen and enter into a platform in which they will earn everyday daily rewards in native coins.
Holy shit!
What?
Also have
Oh my god!
Let me just pause it right there real quick, just to kind of break it down. So this is what we were talking about yesterday. Oh damn, I don't have my thing up right now. I don't have my Miro. It's cool. But basically, long story short, you're going to be able to use your xeNFT to participate in DBZen, but they're going to use that future claim Zen on your DBZen, or excuse me, they're going to use your future claim in your xeNFT to provide you with weight to enter a new auction that gets daily divs. So that's basically what he's explaining here. But we'll keep running it.
Razvan, you fucking legend. Well done.
I love you.
Oh
I
my
absolutely love you. I would be the bottom.
This will be basically. I had a lot of discussions with the community members, and they were afraid that we will steal economic energy from DXN, which is not true. DXN is for already existing minted Xen, while DBXN NFTs will be for unclaimed future Xen. And the game theory, you will love it, I'm quite sure. I still have a bit of math to do. I was telling Cleo in the morning that it's hard to implement all the math in Solidity because you have a lot of Solidity is a different type of creature, and we need to bypass all of its constraints, but we are getting there. Hopefully in 1 month we will have this sent to Certic to audit it, and then you know the drill. Polygon first, and
bro, you get a
Bro getting too comfortable. Bro said, "You know the drill." Like, wait, do I know the drill, Razvan? Do I really know the drill? Here, let me see if I can pull up my. Yikes! Let's see if this is pull upable. Here. Let's see. But yeah, chat. So basically what's happening here is DBZen developers are working with Fair Crypto. So I see in the chat someone asked, like, so does Razvan basically work for Zen core team? But Zen is a open source software similar to Linux, and anybody can develop on top of it and utilize its functionalities to their creativity. That's basically, in a nutshell, what's going on here. And what we see in this let me see here. Do I have it here? Oh, I don't have it up. So unfortunately, I won't be able to bring that up for you guys. But next time, I had it on my last feed. But basically, long story short, what we're seeing is that the DBZen team, DBox, is actually using Zen as that building block to bring their ideas together. And for me, as someone who's into Zen, mining Zen, I'm very, very happy that they keep innovating, right? And what he's talking about, I said this yesterday, but for those in the back of the class that did not get to come to the stream yesterday or did not update yourself, and this is why it's important to come to the stream every day if you can, or run it back at least if you miss it. There could be some community alpha in there for you. But like looking at like here, we'll go to a better blockchain with more activity. So like looking at Zenmon here, I can look at my minting NFTs, and then here we'll go ahead and zoom in because I did notice yesterday it was pretty small on the screen. So, all right. So right over here, I get to see my XeNFT, and I can see below it that there is some Zen inside of it. That's what this little timer means. There's 36 million Zen inside of this 200-day XeNFT. But if I were to wait 200 days from today, I would have 65 million Zen. So this is something that Razvan and the DBox team is trying to innovate on. They're looking to create a world where you can use this premeditated Zen. It's just chilling in there. You've thought about it, or how do you say it? Yeah, that's why I'm gonna call it premeditated, because you created it knowing that Zen is coming out, not knowing how much Zen you'll have to yourself. But Zen is gonna come when you create this mint. So that's what they're building on top of, is like that Zen that already lives in the mint technically is yours to use if a developer is willing to dev for it. So in that clip that I just played, Razvan is talking about how this process is just now being introduced to the public. It's probably going to take them around 30 days to get the real audited code for the DBZen future claimed Zen contract. So don't go crazy just yet. Now we'll have some fun. We'll talk some game theory real quick about why this is good for us as Zenians. Yeah, knowing that that's going to be out, he did say flash loans are coming next week, which will be the first step in this idea. And the flash loan is exactly that, helping the user claim a stake after they don't have any native coins. So now they can use this flash loan system to get the Zen out of the claim, which is great because it means that, like, hey, if you really can't afford it, now there's a way for you to get out. I speak to this about, like, maybe like some people might have, like, I have this one here. This thing has 50 VMUs in it, and I like to use this one because it's just like perfect for this idea. So 50 VMUs at today's prices, or today's way, 49 means that it's going to cost me $10 per VMU to get this out. All right. So in the future, I'm going to have to make sure that I have enough money to get this VMU, XeNFT out, or I'll be SOL, and it's just going to, the Zen and it's just going to be penalized and deleted forever. So this flash loan concept is going to be a way for me to get this Zen out and pay a fee to the flash loan protocol to get my Zen out. So it'll be a fee probably coming directly from your Zen balance in the XeNFT, and you'll just be literally forfeiting that extra Zen or that fee to the people that are providing the ability to do the flash loans. And again, Razvan said that this has been a proof of concept that's now working. So we're just waiting for that to roll out, and we got a whole new narrative, y'all. So here, this is what I mean by we got a whole new narrative. So if I go to OpenSea, right, Oh, this is the stake. Staking XeNFTs will not be a part of this. This is strictly for minting XeNFTs, which is good because your staking XeNFTs are gold. Save yourself. Don't hurt yourself. So like, let's say since it's coming on Polygon first, um, we know now like okay, cool. There's value in these NFTs because now each one of these that are on the second-hand market, I could use in a flash loan situation, or I could use it in this DBZen operation protocol that's getting ready to come out, where I'll be able to do the same thing I'm doing with Liquid Zen, but now I'm able to do it with the future Zen. Okay, so this is gonna really change up the game. It brings a lot of value to this. So I've already gone out of my way to start to see like, well, if every chain is gonna have this, like where do I need to be, right? Like how do I get the best position once everybody realizes, because they're not here and they're not getting the alpha. Once everybody else realizes like, oh shit, every single um, ZNFT actually can be used for something else. Like even if the Zen isn't coming out yet, like there's something out there for that ZNFT. So looking at OpenSea, the way that you can really use OpenSea to get the best from your ZNFT, and this is actually a good segue just to teach people how to use OpenSea if you've never used it before. Over here on the right hand side, excuse me, left hand side, you're going to see a filter system. What I like to do is I like to come to status, and I only want to look at the ones that are listed. Just like if it's like eBay, you want to buy now. So I'm going to go and look at the ones that are listed. And then typically what I want to do, and since this is like, we know it's going to come from, in 30 days from now, maybe I want to get some XeNFTs to save. This is what I'm saying. Like maybe there's a game here where I could choose the right month. So if I think it's coming out in 30 days from today, which would be May 37th or 27th. So maybe I want to find some XeNFTs in, let's say, September. And I did the math already. So I'm set up in that atmosphere, but I know that it's 200 days, or is it two? It's oh my bad, 300 days is what you're like looking for on these terms. So you could come over here too. You could type in terms and you could look for 300 days and you can see if something pops up. Now nothing's there. And that's why it's pretty bullish right now for your XeNFT. Because if you got XeNFTs that are just chilling, there might be an opportunity for you to get those off if people are looking to buy them because they want specific XeNFTs for the moon parties, for the DB XeNFTs. I mean, I already know I'll be looking just like this though, but this is probably how I'll do it. I'll come over here, I'll hit September, and this is just free alpha because it's free. It's fair crypto, man. If I'm doing it, you're doing it, we're all doing it together. So like some of these are OD priced right now. Like people are over here saying they already know the game, right? So this is how you use it though. You want to use the months. Let's just go ahead and look at August and see if anything else pops up. We'll do July too. So the lowest one we got right now is 5 Matic. I know at these Matic prices, if it's at 300, whoo, nah, it's at 4. So at 400, you're looking at like 10 Matic for 1 VMU. So this is actually on discount, which is kind of wild. 1 VMU for 5 Matic. Oh, but see, you're not getting max days. You're only getting 100 days on it. So who knows how much Zen is in there. But this is how you would use OpenSea so that you can start finding better XeNFTs that fit whatever you're trying to do with it. Whether it's go long, whether it's look for a cheaper price on the market. Again, and I'm using Polkadot. I'm using Polygon here because I haven't even talked about it yet. But Polygon's going north, man. Y'all already know. Shout out to the Polygon family. You guys are a different beast. And also DB Zen said that they're releasing on Polygon first. So MZen, let's just look at that real quick since we're talking about Polygon. MZen is having a tiny pullback right now. It's got the 270 hanging out down here that it hasn't tested yet. Last time we tested the 270 was before the liftoff. So if you see here, so I'm not using a 200-day moving average. I'm using a 270-day moving average. I got this from Trey, I'm not gonna lie, and it seems to work pretty well. Lots of good data there, but you'll see here at the very, very bottom, that was the last time we tested that 200, and it built that bottom for IMSIN. So we'll see if we break down, we can get down to these levels here. Which should be, well, this is coming up, so we'll see tomorrow on stream and be my end of the week stream. We'll see if MZN retraces back to what's it today? 6 zeros and a 12. So maybe it comes back to 6 zeros and a 12, test this bottom and continues up, because we do have FENIX this weekend on Matic. We'll go ahead and just draw that little yummy line there. Looks like it's coming to a wall. But yeah, we have FENIX coming out on the 29th, which is going to create a lot of burn pressure. So a lot of the Zen that was purchased in this run up probably will be burned for FENIX. So we're waiting to see what happens there, as well as we have Zen Doge that's coming out. Oh my gosh. Zen Doge is going to be released on every single network. Pretty fun. This is another meme coin. I think it's better than XLON, but XLON still has a home in my heart. Zen Doge is a doggy coin, and it has the word Zen in front of the word Doge. What's up, chat? Zen on fire. Hey, we got Cashew. Yeah, what up, Cashew? What up, X1 Dex? Innovation, climbing, and Zen. Yo, all we do is innovate over here. That's all this happening. Innovation. What's up, Optimus Prime? Cryptosaurus, what it do? OD Angels, good to see you again. Ancient Kush Knight. Hope the Kush is great. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi from Wales. Hey, what's up, Wales? What's up, Visionary Life Hacks? Thanks for tuning in. Shout outs to everyone that's on the international hype. Make sure you throw your country in the chat if you're on that international hype, man. We going north. That's facts. Pat in the chat. Feel me? Liquid supply equals ecosystem. Damien, that is a fact. And that's why Zen Doge, man, this thing's gonna change the dynamic of what we got going on here. Let's see, doesn't it have a light paper? Yes, it does. So the Zen Doge vibe is kind of crazy, because a lot of people have done the math here and they've realized that Zen Doge, if you get in early enough, will give you a pretty good bonus. And I actually did a Zen Doge, I did a little Zen Doji on X1, and I burned 1 billion Zen to see what would happen, and I got 16 million X Doge. So right now in X Doge on X1, if you burn, it's still that 15,000%. Excuse me, 1500% bonus, and this bonus is based on how much of the supply is minted. So from 0 to 15% of the supply, you get 1500% bonus. So this is going to be really cool to see, watching this new meme coin, this new nothing coin come into existence. But it is not just for nothing. There is an auction that you can do. It's optional ETH donations or native donations, where you can donate some extra crypto to help save animals. So this is something that's pretty dope. I love about it. So you know that FENIX is about rising from the ashes of Zen. Here at Zen Doge is born from the magical ashes of burned Zen. brings together kind-hearted Zenians from around the world in a heartfelt pursuit to providing much-needed support to animals in need. So Zen Doge is definitely trying to change the meme game with actually using the donations to help support the reality. Now, the thing about this is like, hey, don't go out there and just burn the shit out of your Zen, right? Be safe about it. Be cautious. I mean, yes, this is a cute looking dog. Look at this dog. Oh my God. But don't go out there and turn up and get too saucy with it, because we do have some FUD here, which is the multi-sig wallets on Zen Doge. All right, a multi-sig wallet is securely featured that is a security feature that requires approval from specific number of wallet holders, 4 out of 5, before funds can be transferred or withdrawn. This ensures that the funds are protected from unauthorized access and guarantees transparent distribution to the intended recipient. Damn it, the animal welfare organization. Jack Levin is one of those 5 holders. So basically, long story short, Jack Levin and 4 others have control of the ETH Doge donation fund. Now, will they go out of their way and rug everyone? I don't know, man. At least we got a name here, right? We got that guy, Jack Levin, and he's promoting it. So at least we know who to find if it gets rugged. Going straight for this guy named Jack Levin. Now, again, this is an optional concept of donating. So if you got a good, kind heart, maybe you donate some ETH. And I believe in Jack Levin that he will do the right thing and send that Ethereum to an animal shelter. Now, that makes me really bullish because every time that a donation coin comes out in crypto, it typically is a rug. Okay, so knowing that Zen works on first principles and it's about changing crypto, I don't think Jack Levin will rug the ETH and run away with it. And again, if he does go out and we see a real transaction sent to a real charity, this thing's gonna be a monster. Because at that point it would be like solidified that this is a donational portal for people to start to do new things, real adoption in crypto with the idea of saving something or putting charity towards something. So this changes the game in my opinion. At first I was like, Zen Doge, man, I don't really know about this. But after I burned 1 billion Zen on testnet and I seen my position, I was like, whoa, bro. How many people are gonna be there on first day burn day? How many people are gonna be there, and how much of the supply will be minted when it first released? So we don't have any release date just yet. They're still going through the audit, I believe, and all that good jazz. But when we do get a release date, you're gonna probably, like I said, the real minting world will be on day one, start of the mint. Get that 1,500 or 15,000% mint. I mean, it's I keep saying 15,000, 1,500%. We have 1,000% mint between 15 and 25%. So if you do get that first 25% of the supply, you will get 1,000% increase, which is pretty cool, man. And like again, I think Trevon posted this. So let's pull up Trey's socials. Where's my guy at? My dude. So you'll see here, he was saying that 15 million Zen would be burned if all of the Zen Doge is minted into existence. That's like more than what is available. That's currently out. Like, so like, this is why I'm like, yo, this might change the game up. And this is gonna go on every chain from my understanding. So it'll be on MZen, and that's why I started talking about this, another pillar of burn pressure whenever this is announced. But just looking at it on Ethereum, knowing it's coming to ETH, you just go here and look at total mint availability. So you could look at Zen Turbo, but like, just go to ETH scan, bro. There's 8 trillion over there. All right, so since there's only 8 trillion Zen available, there's actually not enough Zen in existence for Zen Doge to come fully into existence. So that means that there will be a percentage of mint that always is there in the ether. It will always be there until it's all gone. And that's kind of why, again, I'm like, dude, this is huge. Like, this is how you create meme coins. You start them from nothing, and hopefully they turn into something. So it's pretty wild. What's up, Blue Bison? Is it me or is it Turbo down? I haven't been on the Turbo today. I haven't been on Turbo mode. Here, let's see if it pops up on live. I know that a lot of these, oh yeah, so Zen Turbo seems to be down right now. But again, you got Zenmon. Definitely port your stakes over here if you're looking to find a new way to monitor your stakes. You can always use Zenmon. There might be like some technical issues going on over here. Again, crypto cell. They have a lot of things going on. They're running like 5 different servers. So shout outs to them for what they do. But we do have Zenmon as well to amplify our existence. That's why next month I can't wait. Look at my fucking ladder, dude. Spotty. The only month that I'm like really dusty on is December. But again, this is natural time. Natural time for some reason just isn't letting me land in this area yet. We'll get there though. That's why I'm not worried. I do 200 and max mints, but just recently I switched up my minting strategy where I am just minting maxes. Like after hearing that news of being able to burn my future supplies in, I was like, it's not even worth it anymore. Because it's like you could do a short mint to get some liquids in, but at this point, you're probably better off buying it and waiting for people to release the claims because there's not enough claims, and I can't see it right now because that's down. But there's not enough Zen coming out on the market for us to even get super hyphy at the idea that like a ton of Zen is gonna just make it rain. If everyone's holding for a burn and burns become more and more apparent, that means the supply is gonna go faster and faster and faster. So for me, I'm like, let me max mint. There's no real reason to even do a short mint at this point. Might as well wait 400 days and buy the Zen that I need in order to keep going. And again, it's just all saying the same things. Like even on AVAX, man. So let's look at AVAX. We've been streaming for almost an hour. Yo, what's up? We got Jacob in the chat. What's up, Jacob? They announced they would upgrade. They announced an upgrade. Who did? Who announced an upgrade? Mind-blowing numbers. Remember, FENIX is loading too. Loading. Question, how do you stake as NFT? That's a good question. Very, very simple. So what you do is you go to Zen.network. Zen.network, 100% uptime. Has not been down just yet. And what you do then is you go to xeNFT. I don't know how much it is to do this. Oh, it's kind of expensive on this network. Let's go to a cheaper network. Again, this is the reason why you love Zen. You say to yourself, I need to get a cheaper network going, man. Let's get a cheaper network. What is going on? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. That's a cool song. Do. Cool, Avalanche. All right, so how do you make a staking XeNFT? Again, I like Avalanche because of the gas, the stability, and the team. Team go crazy. I don't have to work too hard to see what they're doing over there. They're working for me, right? That's what we want as a user. We want those devs busting that ass to make sure my crypto goes up in price. So looking at XEN, this is beautiful because we really need to fill this wick here to solidify this big ass buy of no Zen or no AVAX Zen. Everybody that sold off there, we filled that wick. So now we're like progressing to new highs, in my opinion, whenever there's a catalyst event for AZEN. So currently AZEN doesn't have anything besides FENIX coming, which I forget when exactly FENIX is released on AVAX. Please tell me you pinned this shit. You go to Twitter and you're like, please tell me you pinned it. Please tell me you pinned it. Please tell me you pinned it. They did not pin it. It's cool. We'll find it real quick. Okay, so it's right here. So Avalanche, May 27th is when we'll be getting AZEN FENIX. And I'm probably going to be staking on Avalanche. I think that's going to be a really good play in general. So yeah, looking at Avalanche and seeing that, this is why FENIX is really bullish. Because when you stake here, staking is a representation, or XeNFT staking is a representation of a vanilla stake. So when you provide a vanilla stake, you can only do it on one wallet. But the benefits is that you can end the stake early. Okay. Now, if you do a stake XeNFT, Now you're making a commitment because you're building an NFT, which is an ERC 721. So there won't be a way to end the stake early. But what that gives you is the ability to migrate that stake to another wallet, or maybe you send it to a friend or family member. So you have a little bit more versatility of where that stake can go while it's staking, right? So that's the benefit of the staking XeNFT. Whereas the benefit of the vanilla staking is that you can end stake early with zero penalty. So I like using this sometimes because I like to grab that rarity. So staking XeNFTs also have a rarity score based off of the number here. So like, let's say I do want to do a stake right now. Let's say I'll do 10 million. Is this one, two, so one more. So this is a 10 million stake. And what happens is you put the amount of Zen, and then you put your term date. So you can do up to 1,000 days, no higher than 1,000 days. And then here you're going to have an APY of a certain amount. So I'll just go ahead and take one for the team, and we'll do an 18% APY 1,000-day stake with 1,000,000 Zen inside of it. So this will be available for me on the year of 2026, and it'll be actually it'll be a really great day. I love this day. I love the numbers here. So let's go ahead and hit stake or mint as NFT. So now what's going to happen here is my MetaMask will pop up. It'll ask me, cool, do I care? And I'm going to go ahead and do aggressive because I want to make sure this pushes through. So 45 cents to do a staking NFT on Avalanche. And wow, what a crazy number. We're just getting crazy numbers right now. Let's see if I get this. If I didn't want to say it yet because I don't want anybody to front run me. But is this a prime? Damn. No. But yeah, so there's a rarity game where when you make your XeNFT stake, your staking XeNFT, you can get a rarity score, which will give you airdrops in the future. It's actually the rarity score is the most fair way to provide rarity to an NFT. And that's one of the reasons why I really, really enjoy the staking NFTs, because you can find a good deal based on surfing this. So looking for those prime numbers can give you better staking NFTs. So mine's went through. So now I guess if I were to refresh this page, it should show up. I should have 3 now. And I do. So just made this one. Doesn't have any rarity, but you'll see here I have this one that has rarity at 733. So there's a game in this too. I played this game already, actually. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Let's see. When's the next prime? This is what you do. If you want to get a cool prime number, you would just like go and be like, all right, how many do I have to build? Right? I don't know, but that's how you do it. Okay. And the game I was trying to show you is what I did on Polygon. So if I go to my Polygon area, you'll see that I did I did the banger game where it's like, yo, we need that rarity score. So I have a Grail on Polygon. I'll probably never let go because this is a Fibonacci prime number. But I had to fish for it, and I put 1 billion Zen in it, and now MZen is going dumb. This is what you call taking a risk, baby. Oh wow, look at that! In 930 days, just 93 following me. Yeah. So on Polygon, what I was doing, if we go by token ID, I should, or it's not gonna do it. Maybe I could just do maturity date. But yeah. So you'll see here, like sometimes you could do these things where it's like, I noticed that this rarity was coming up, so I went ahead and just made how many of these? This is shout out to Bao, my guy Bao. He was like, bro, you gotta go for this. So I had to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I had to do 18 staking XeNFTs before I could get the 5,000 fib prime number rarity. So there's this game in this too where you can stake up. And you see what I did was I did 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million. And then eventually when I got closer, I did that our wrist. I was like, because this is a sniper gang, all right? People are gonna be watching you push up this price, or not push up the price, but push up that token ID. I have a lot of people that have watched me and then they snipe me before I get it. It happened to me on Binance Chain. But you'll see here what I did was 50 597 and then 598 just to make sure I sealed the deal. But one time on Binance, bro, I got super sniped. Check this one out. I was so hurt. I was like, damn it. You know that gift of the guy who's like, damn it, damn it. That was me. Actually on Binance one time, I like messed up and I made a staking NFT with no Zen inside of it. I got the very rare no Zenner, bro. What you know about that? What you know about that no Zenner? But yeah, staking NFTs, I like doing this. Again, it makes your staking as NFT portable, but it does cause it to be, like, hey, you can't end early. It's stuck in here until this time elapses, which is good for me because now I have no Binance Zen, but I got a bunch of staking Binance Zen, so I'll have this in 1,000 days that I'll be able to use whenever that day comes. And that's the benefit of staking Zen. You're going to be able to really plan your future and protect that equity so that you don't accidentally spend it today. All right, when there's nothing going on, when there's a bunch of FOMO and fear and uncertainty and doubt. But yeah, looking at AVAX, still looking really good. Not that much Zen, barely getting to half a billion, or excuse me, 500 billion, which is half a trillion. We're slowly climbing that pole. People are. I wish I could see the mining numbers here. I don't think we have that ability just yet. But oh yeah, we do. Here we go. Zenpub, Zenpubbity bub. So you need liquid Zen to stake xeNFTs. Yeah, you need liquid Zen to stake for staking xeNFTs. So that's why there is another vanilla game in the Zen world. So you got all this other shit. You got DBZen, you got FENIX, you got xeNFT Apexes. But then you got this world where it's like people are buying Zen to stake it to get that APY, right? Like I have some 19% APYs here that will never come back again, but I get that for 1,000 days. So there is a benefit of being first to the staking because every 90 days this APY goes down 1%. You can see that here on Zenpub. It'll tell you right here progress towards APY 17%. It's at 16%. So we have 75 days left. July 10th will be the day that AVAX loses 18%, goes to 17%. So that's what's fucking dope about this shit. Oh wow, there's still 1.7 EAA on your xeNFTs on AVAX. That's great. So this is going to be really good to see and go away because once this goes away, this lets me know that there's less people getting a lot of extra Zen. And that helps me start to like really look at the whole scape of things because this took a second to get like go down. Like it took a while, I would say. But you see here we have a lot of active mentors. It's been on the increase here in AZN world, and this is very bullish because you want to see people participating. Now, the global ranks look like today, like we're having a little bit of a, or how do you say, people are losing interest in AZN. So this is why I'm still very bullish because look at that ramp up, man. You typically look at this back here in March. People got into AZN and then they said, nah, we're done with that. Done with that, we're done with that. Then people got in, then we're done with that. Then people got in, we're done with that. And now we're like really starting to have that bus system where people are actively coming to Avalanche to provide that community of Zen. So there ain't no Zen over there. And if the community's coming, I already know we're not going to have that much Zen to split amongst each other. So it's going to be waiting for people to get those mints out. And again, I changed my strategy, started minting longer so I could have more Zen later. We'll see how many people took the strategy of minting shorter for that shorter term play and how much of that Zen actually hits the market. But like, let's compare this to Ethereum Zen, right? Since that's the real vehicle of Zen. What we'll see here is more activity because everybody in the industry is like all eyes on Zen. Right? So 70 days left before that staking APY on Ethereum is changed, as well as we'll see here lots of high spikes in low interest right now. So this is good to see in ETH world because it shows you that even though gas is high, people are still minting. And then when I see that in Avalanche like that, more of a growth steady movement, that shows me that people are in the community, are breathing, sleeping, eating Zen nonstop. They're like, I can't get enough of this. I got to go to a cheaper chain so I can see if I can get more of this shit, right? Like here, let's see what Polygons is looking like. So Polygons in the same world, a lot more community activity happening there. Beautiful to see, because I think that's what we're gonna want, man. You're gonna want to be on a chain where the community is providing, the vibe. Hey, look, it's Steven. So same here on Binance. It's a little bit steeper, but I like this actually. It's a really cool community growth here. Looking really good. Here we'll look at Moonbeam. Oh, somebody subbed you. Shout out to the sub. You're cool. Jermaine. Thanks for the sub, dog. Yeah, looking at Moonbeam. Moonbeam has a lot of activity starting to fall off because the price isn't reflecting the amount of activity. Now, Moonbeam is funny because it's connected to this. And this is one of my favorite cross-chain swaps on the net. And this is what made me bullish on Moonbeam. Because when I was like, wait a second, this is probably one of the easiest cross-chain platforms I've ever used. So what this is this is Stella Swap. Stella Swap is the #1 exchange on Moonbeam. So if we were to go to Moonbeam's TLV on DeFi Llama, just to make sure that I'm nerding out and I show you guys I'm not capping, #3 on their TLV list is going to be Stella Swap with over $4.9 million of total value locked on the Moonbeam system. So since they have the most locked value, I should be able to put $1,000 through this portal. I should be able to put $20 through this portal. Now, what I really like about this is, I think right now am I on the Polygon or am I at, what chain am I on, bro? What chain? Oh, I'm on Binance. So yeah, let's say I want to go from Binance. I have like some BNB over here. Or let's say I want to put 0.2, which is nothing. Let's say $6, just for the hell of it, just so I can show. So if I want to take that $6 and I want to turn it, let's say, into Phantom, that's what this allows me to do. Stella Swap, again, this is on Moonbeam. They allow you to cross-chain swap between natives. So you don't have to pay, or you don't have to do like USDC to USDC from Binance to Phantom. You can actually do directly Binance native token directly to Phantom native token. So in this instance, right now, if I want to swap 0.2 Binance, I'm going to receive 15 Phantom. And right now, the estimated gas cost, or like this cost of swap, would cost me $1.85. All right, so let's go ahead and submit this. So I'm going to get some things to pop up. I should. Unless it's like, you're no longer connected. Oh, here we go. What's going on? It's catching up to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap $9 over. So this thing's gonna work its world. All right, bridge call. Saw that live. Now if I go to Phantom, down here it'll tell you. So you see here, it's letting me know the BNB was swapped to some other ass token. And this is autonomous. This is how this is working. So they're swapping BNB for a USD token in the autonomous contract. That USD token is then going to take the value of my BNB and then swap it into Phantom. And then when it swaps into the Phantom, it's going to drop it into my wallet. Done, done, done. Just like that. So now I had 20 Phantom. If I were to go and change over to the Phantom network, I should now have 35 Phantom. Oh, 36. So this is, and this was live with y'all, with me and y'all, bruh. I love this cross chain swap, man. Like this is the only one I've been using. I know that MetaMask just came out with one that everyone's been on lately. I know there's the C Bridge. I know that there's Hop Exchange. But the thing about this Stella Swap one that has me just so excited is you go from native to native. Like I don't have to go and buy USDC and create an extra transaction to get the token that I need to swap. I can just use my native. And on this here, they support. No, I did notice that they started to support Eve Moss, but then they took it down because it was you had to do that like idea of like, oh, I'm gonna swap into USDC. So I did notice that they took it down, maybe to try to get it to that area of going straight native. So it's a better experience for everyone. But there's like I said, you got Moonbeam, you got Phantom, you got Binance, you got Polygon, you got Avalanche, and you got ETH. So definitely got some heavy hitters here. And again, Eve Moss is on their scheduled program to pop up. And yeah, man, I'm again, Stella Swap. Check this shit out if you are looking for a cross swap solution in the Moonbeam zone. So I'm into Moonbeam. I think Moonbeam has an opportunity to shine. I don't know when it will, but just looking at Moonbeam on the daily, there's no liquidity, right? There's only like, what's happening here? Yeah, $3,000 worth of liquidity. So we're still waiting for the liquidity to show up. Same narrative, same blah, blah, blah. But I do believe that Moonbeam, based on this, just this one dApp, has me fucking bullish on Moonbeam. Like that is crazy. And also Moonbeam, they're hella active on Twitter. If you don't follow them on Twitter, oh, I put Twitter in lols. So Moonbeam Network, yeah, they're really active on Twitter. They stay. Look at this. They're at Consensus. They got a booth up. They got the guy that looks like the dev. They got the guy that looks like the assistant. They're onboarding people. They're working hard. Look at this little booth. Endless cross-chain connections. So shout out to Moonbeam. They're pushing this idea of really having that interoperability feature on their blockchain, right? And it's connected to the Polkadot system. So again, when you're in Moonbeam, you're like hand in hand with anything Polkadot, man. And Polkadot, if you know what time it is, Polkadot is a crazy token blockchain in general. Gavin Woods, he created most of the framework for Ethereum. So there's just a lot of history and legacy on Dot. And again, if you're minting Zen, you could essentially be selling your Zen into Dot if you want. Like that's what's cool about these next layers. Like it's like, what do I do with my Zen? Like, well, maybe you DCA some of your Zen into other programs and platforms. So like right now, I guess I don't have enough Zen to get into Dot because it's not worth anything. But hey, maybe I take that Zen and I reinvest it back into Glam. I get 62 Glamour, and since I know that Moonbeam is going hard in the paint with trying to get everyone in crypto into their swap, right? Like they have the TLV to protect the $20 swapper, the $100 swapper, the $1,000 swapper. I'm getting bullish on that particular part of Moonbeam. Actually, here, let's look at. I have Moonbeam on a chart. It's fire, dude. So I get it. Yeah. Avalanche is gonna be for art. Avalanche is for art, is for gaming, right? But Moonbeam is for trading. It's for liquidity. It's for the bag. So Moonbeam had an all-time high of $11, but right now it's at that low of 35 cents. So, and Moonbeam's gas is starting to go up. And we can see here on their RSI, Moonbeam as a blockchain is looking very bullish. Very bullish, bro. Let's go ahead and make that bolder. So let's see this smooth MA on this. Let's lower that so we can see if it's swimming in the water. Do I do stepping lines? No. Yeah. I'll do columns. I like that one better too. So yeah, we'll see that right now that Moonbeam is pretty much on the floor of what it can become. with them having all of this extra stuff going on and their TLV being $42 million worth of locked cryptocurrency, I'm not even worried about what Moonbeam's going to do for me. I'm just trying to mine as much Moonbeam as possible. It's literally that simple. Same with Avalanche, because I talk about Avalanche and Moonbeam a lot on my stream. So just to justify why I'm crazy about these things, Avalanche has over 800 million, and this is steadily going up, steadily going up. And yeah, they've had an all-time high of billions, billions of total value locked. Yeah, they have Aave on here, which is kind of bananas, and they got yeah, Aave is pretty much the biggest part of their thing, and then that GMX, which is like yeah, the derivatives concept on AVAX. So AVAX has the money because they started off as DeFi, but now AVAX is starting to bleed because they got the money, right? They got the 100, they got the 8 million. They got to start building brands on top of Avalanche so that Avalanche can bring in new liquidity, because this is a pretty high liquidity. 800 million, like shit. Now you need 1.6 billion to come after this to say that you're turned up, right? And I mean, they already have a proven track record of having billions in their TLV at some point. They had 12 billion in their TLV. So there's a lot of upside potential in the Avalanche token, which is why I am personally excited to mine Zen on Avalanche. Again, the game is, hey, I mine some Zen and then I burn it back into the native token. And then now I'm using the Zen to fuel the blockchain by just recycling the economical energy back into the blockchain. And you could do this on any chain. That's the original idea of Zen, is printing a new token to give the blockchain some relief of spending. Now, instead of spending Glamour, you can spend Zen, right? That's kind of like the original reason for this. And where is that? I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. Where is AVAX? Don't I have it, y'all? No, thought we did. So like looking at AVAX price though, Avalanche. What's the biggest pull? I thought I had a pull, so I guess I got taken down. But damn, people trade Avalanche like crazy on BNB. I don't know the origin story of where it was released. But here, let's go ahead and look at it on BNB since everybody's over there, and it's pretty relevant to the price, which is $17. So yeah, Avalanche is going through its vibe, but it's pretty much at the bottom of where it's gonna go. And it's crazy because I bought Avalanche all throughout this dip at $12, $11 because I was using it to mine Zen. So now like a lot of my Zen is priced in with this dip and lower fees. And that's another reason why I was like, I need to get Zen now on Avalanche, because the Avalanche above the Avalanche is pretty massive. And why wouldn't I be burning Avalanche at these lower prices versus people who are going to be forced in the future to burn Avalanche at these higher prices? So that's one of the another reasons why minting right now is very important, because you're minting at these lower native token ratios on these subchains. This shit can turn around at any moment for these subchains. I'm not looking at Co, but here we'll look at Phantom. Phantom's at 42 cents right now. So we always talk about Polygon. But yeah, Phantom, another one of those native tokens on a super dip. Super dip. Oh, there's my AVAX. This is free alpha. Matic, super dip. Well, I don't even say it's a super dip. There's just so much activity that it has really good trading going on. Matic got the real good trading. Now BNB, I don't know, man. But nah, BNBs, they rule the world, right? They're gonna be good. Don't nobody need to worry about them. Unless you're worried about the people who bought at like $17 in 2020. Might want to be worried about them. But without them, you can see here it's trading sideways. So same idea. If BNB doesn't fall any lower and go back down to those ratios of $17, then you are buying and burning the bottom of the emissions for BNB. When it goes up $800, like you're paying way more in the idea of burning Zen, which is going to bring value to Zen. It's just that's the original idea of it. Zen is an emissions token based on gas. So if you're burning for Zen at low gas points, when gas is higher, your Zen will reflect the gas price because you spent lower gas on it. So there's no reason for you to spend it, right? Like you get what I'm saying? Like when price shoots up, then I'll get my gas back. And so on and so on. But yeah, man, we've been chatting for an hour and 21 minutes. Sheesh. I think my hair is growing in this stream. But yeah, Zen Turbo down? Yeah, dude, Zen Turbo is down. Will FENIX, Zen Doge, and will it with FENIX, Zen Doge, and Moon Party? I mean, with everything that's coming out, bro, there ain't gonna be no supply on any chain. Ain't gonna be no supply. You know what I'm saying? You think we will get an MBZ, a Moonbeam Zen pump when Uniswap integration in a couple weeks? Whenever, that's when I think everything is gonna start coming out very differently. When there's a better source of liquidity. I said in my stream yesterday, I think that liquidity is too stretched out because everybody is taking a piece of their pie. But again, the Moonbeam as a community has a really solid dev or DEX. And I think we just need more exposure on that to get people to see that Zen is there. And when that comes, that comes. Maybe it's us going, maybe it's people who believe in Zen and Moonbeam going to consensus and rooting for both teams to spread the knowledge. There's a lot of different ways I can see people helping get exposure to that for sure. Yeah, and yeah, just to your point, it's good exposure for Polkadot. Like if Polkadot devs can hear that there's a token like Moonbeam Zen on Moonbeam, they might start to program that into more dApps, and that's kind of where I'm excited with things. What's up, Blue Bison? Short-term mentors should really pay attention to the calendar. Your time to mint ends on Sunday. Short-term mentors have the highest gas change charge risk. Yeah, so that's why like I was saying to myself, I'm done minting short, man. There's no reason to mint short anymore with the future Zen contracts getting ready to come out that are going to burn your futures in. You might as well just go hard in the paint and use those xeNFTs as like mining receipts. Like, dude, I mine Zen. Here's my receipt. Like, here's my credit of me mining Zen. So, yeah, definitely the short term play is it's short on every single chain. Like AVAX ain't even got no more EAA to go short. You know what I'm saying? What up, blockchain? How can you get Zen on XN? So if you want to get Zen on XN, you're gonna have to mint it. The way that people have been doing it is you do a 1 day, 2 day mint using your XN tokens, and then you can go out and start playing with all of the DevNet stuff. So it does take some time to gather if you want to have that test environment. Like me burning a billion Zen in XN is actually pretty fucked up. So don't try to run that race. I've been minting Zen since the beginning of the DevNet, so it will take some time, but you can at least get like maybe like 30,000 Zen to test out FENIX and such. But yeah, man, I think I just answered all the questions that just popped up on my stream. Yo, no problem. Ancient Kush Knights. The alpha is free. It's fair game crypto out here. But I'm finna sign out. Big ups to everybody that's pulled up to this chat. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be here tomorrow for another daily stream. Big ups to everyone do that's been supporting the channel. It helps a lot when you guys share the content and leave comments and interact and do all this extra stuff, because it just kind of helps me get out there a little bit more. And your boy, I kind of would like it. But yeah, I do this for the love. I don't get endorsed in any way to do this for Zen. I'm just literally a crypto cypherpunk that believes that technology is here to free humanity, and that our goal and mission in this technology space is to continue to innovate humanity. And we can prosper together with technology versus using it as a weight or as a burden to our existence. So I hope you guys get some shit from this. Every single day I wake up, put my lab coat on, and I'm more and more excited of what Zen is creating. So I hope you feel the same. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, dude. I'm out of here. Peace.
Astronaut.